This is a very important video. I'm trying to get it out tonight and I'm still up. This is so important. This has a deadline of October 15, 2020 to be able to get stimulus money for the homeless community. This is going to be a challenge for some churches or people because it's all online. So it cannot be done by paper. It has to be done online. So I'm praying that this will get to you in time so that you can help some of those who need it so desperately. This is the lady that submitted the blog that came to me. This is her information that works for the Federal Trade Commission. Now, this is information found on her blog, and she says the deadline is October 15th, 2020. So you can see here, this is talking about the stimulus monies and how it's going to be awarded, and the fact that the FTC is working with the IRS to get the information out about this. On this slide, she's introducing the requirements for the documents to be submitted to the IRS. These are the things that will be required for them to be able to complete this online document. This document will be submitted to the IRS online. This is the section on her blog that gives you the two links that you will go to on the IRS's website. Now, I clicked on these and I did some screenshots for the next portion of this video so you kind of see what they will encounter and where the additional information is at that really explains what the IRS is trying to do. Now, this is the one that says non-filter tool, and this is actually a PDF file that comes up and it kind of explains the economic impact. There's a little warning to this process here at the bottom. You don't complete the document if you've already filed a 2019 or plan to. If you have or plan to file a 2019 tax return, or if you can be claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, 2019 tax return, do not complete the document to receive the stimulus money. Now, the link we've selected on her blog brought us to this page. Now we're actually on the IRS's website, and this is the page. It's a very long page, and I've broken it up into sections, and I've selected some of the links on the various pages so that you can see what will be required of the person completing the document for the IRS online. So this document that's required is for the resident status. So I selected the document and I have added the screenshot to what that person will see. I selected the link determining your alien status on the previous screen, and this is the page that comes up, and it gives you the requirements and everything to help you legally determine your alien status. This portion on the page is for people who normally do not complete an income tax return because they figure they have too little income. And this is the link information for I do not file a tax return. I selected that previous link so you can see the things here, and what you would do, you would fill this portion out. You would click on this begin button and it would take you to another screen, so then you would complete it there, and it provides you some additional information. This section of that page is where the homeless community would complete their application. You're going to have all the information you were supposed to collect. It gives additional information, and then it will provide you with the access to the form. So you would click on this, enter your information, and it will bring up the next page. Okay, now this is the actual screen where you start to create the document the IRS will need to process your stimulus check. You're supposed to have all that information that they mention at the very beginning, and it mentions some information here. Do not continue here if you have already filed, you have gross income that 2019 gross income exceeded a certain amount, and some other information on marriage and citizenship. So make sure you read this clearly before you get started with the person who's trying to complete the document. Now, this is the information that's found on this same screen, and it gives you some additional information about taxpayer, driver's license. Basically, it's going over the same things that you will need to have to be able to complete that form. It's repeating the same information again. This particular portion of the video is the information on that same block, on that same screen from the IRS, and it tells you what to expect, and it gives you some additional information. This is a warning, and I'm going to read this one. It says, important to know that only the IRS sends out these payments, but they won't call, text, or email people about their payments, and they won't charge a fee. So anybody who calls, texts, or emails offering to expedite an economic impact payment is a scammer. People should never give any money to get a payment. Anybody who tells you to pay is a scammer. I cannot reiterate that enough. There is so many scams about the economic stimulus payment. It's just unbelievable that people believe them. The IRS does not call or text or email people about their payments. They're not going to do that. And they will not. I'm going to say that again. They will not ask for money. So this is just some other information about contacting the IRS. And if you have additional questions about the coronavirus information, you can go to this website. So this is just a hurry up, put out, get the word out for people and for the churches to try to come up with a plan to help folks get their stimulus monies, because many people do not have access to computers, and this is something where you're going to have to really organize and plan. That's why I put those screenshots in, so you could see what's going to be involved. This is not a paper thing. This is actually an online thing, so you're going to have some kind of, well, and back in my old days, I had set up a computer training center once, and I had, computers and stuff in there that people could sit down at. So I don't know how you would work this out or what's the best way. You get together with your community organizers and try to come up with a way to help them get the information they need. Maybe you can work with an IT company that will be willing to come out and set up some computers and stuff, and then you can sit there with them and help them through the process. So it's something that could really make a difference in a lot of people's lives, and that's why I'm still up trying to put this together to try to get the word out, because this could really help a lot of people. Blessings on you.